Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Sandra Colton-Medici, and today we are going to be talking about our May music and audiobook roundup. There are so many different books that came out in May, and I definitely want to point attention to this right here that says unmute to listen. If you haven't had a chance to follow me right here on Amazon Live, definitely follow my influencer profile. It's at College of Style. You can find me all over social media at College of Style as well. And just click down here if you see any of the items that I'm talking about, because today is a little bit different because I don't have music physically like right here in my hand to hold and actually tell you about. But I do have it right there on the scroll bar. So as I talk about some of these different artists, you can scroll through to see their albums. You can also click through, and I'm going to show you right here how you can find my idea lists, which have a ton more in them. If you go to this link right here, amazon.com/shop/College of Style, you will find my idea list for the May music and audiobook roundup. There's also a ton of books in there that I recommend you look into and potentially read this summer. If you're looking for some more great books to put on your summer reading list, this might be the start of that for you. But this has all of my idea lists, from makeup to hair to all things beauty, to some spring and summer favorites for fashion, so many different things, in addition to some Father's Day gifts, some tech gadget gifts. All the different idea lists on there are recommendations that I've either purchased or tried, or especially on the Apple side, things that I've owned and used for many years. So that's a really great one to go to. This link right down here, and follow my profile so that you get notified whenever I do a live stream on Amazon Live. If you're watching this on any other platform, hey, thank you so much for coming into this live stream. And let's kind of get started with a few of these artists. I'm going to be doing a little bit of makeup right now because I look like I am not ready to go to where I'm going to, which I'm actually going to go see The Little Mermaid today, like everybody else. So I wanted to start with that. Because I'm going to be talking about music today and I can't live stream these songs, I did want to showcase them at least inside of my idea list where you can actually see them. And I'm going to go a little bit back while I talk about them, but there's a ton of them on there that you can see. And I'm going to start with the top of it. I don't want to just scroll for you, but you can see it says May Music and Audiobook Roundup. There's 69 items in there. But I did want to start with the first one, which is The Little Mermaid. So if you are like me and have been a Little Mermaid fan for the longest, you will know that this weekend, as of yesterday, The Little Mermaid live action remake is coming out. So I definitely want to put through here. I want to feature it on my screen. Hopefully I can find it quick enough. Yes. Okay. So there's two different ones that I actually have on my list today. I have the original soundtrack, if you are so inclined to listen to that. And then also the live action soundtrack. It's $13.49 right now. It's the obviously Alan Menken, great composer. You've heard all from Aladdin to, I mean, so many different songs have like been your childhood probably. So just like mine. So you can see them right there. And it's the first one on my list. I'm going to go back to this view so that you can see me as I'm talking about it. But Halle Bailey is starring in this film. If you haven't heard her remake of Part of Your World, oh my goodness, this is something that you have to put onto your to-do list today. Also, so she's starring as Ariel in The Little Mermaid. And then also you have so many other people. She was, I think her and her sister were, what is it called? Found by Beyonce. So her story is just awesome. Her development throughout the years. But Melissa McCarthy plays Ursula. Now, you cannot go with anybody better than Melissa McCarthy. Super, super entertaining. And I can't wait to see her today in The Little Mermaid. We are going at, I think, 12 or 1 o'clock today. Javier Bardem is playing King Triton, which is Ariel's father. And then David Diggs is playing Sebastian the Sea Crab. So, and then you also have Aquafina. She's hilarious in so many things. So I cannot wait to see the movie, but the music you've already been hearing because, and I need to start doing this makeup. The music you've actually been hearing already because it's been out there. She performed at Disneyland the other day. She performed so many different places. She's been doing the premieres and such. So there's a lot of things that have been going on over the past few weeks to release this new album and the movie. The album coinciding with it. I mean, music has been such a part of so many of the Disney films that you can't go wrong with having such an amazing singer. And she's also in a new remake of The Color Purple, which I just saw the trailer come out the other day, produced by none other than Oprah Winfrey, I believe Steven Spielberg, Quincy Jones. So that's something that if you haven't seen the trailer for, that's coming out as well. So let's get to another one. I put on here Trustfall. So I don't know if it's right up there. I think I have to scroll to get to it. It looks like, oh gosh, where is it? There it is. It's the pink. It's the one on the very right-hand side of this. If you look here, it's on the right-hand side. So it looks like a very falling image of pink. If you haven't seen the music video yet, definitely take a look at the music video. I'm putting on House Labs. I love House Labs. And she is always doing something that I feel like is just like a daredevil. She's always just like putting herself out there to not shock, but bring awareness to so many different emotions and feelings in her music. And, she doesn't do anything halfway, right? She does everything with intention and you feel it, right? So, the lead single is "It's a Trustfall Baby," right? And you can see that if you're wondering what I'm doing, this is Rare Beauty. I always do a little bit of like 2 to 4 dots just to blend the two because sometimes my foundation is doing a little bit different things with my skin tone. Anyway, so I love that Pink came back into the mix of the music fold with her falling like out of the sky. Like, how much better can you get than Pink falling out of the sky, but having it mean something so good, especially with the message behind it. So she's talking about trust fall and being able to literally get yourself in a space where you are able to believe, right? Just believe that it's going to be okay. And the music video, I love that we're talking about music and books today and just the audio aspect of things, because normally I'm talking about things that are very much physical products, not like to the ear, to the sensibility, to that sense. So if you have a chance to add her to your cart, the one that I put on there is the explicit version, but there's plenty of different other ones. If you click through, you'll be able to find like this, because Amazon has such a great suggestion tool. You can just look at some of the other suggested products that were purchased with that. So definitely do that. That is a great way to just kind of explore the rest of her catalog. I haven't said catalog in so long. I was actually talking about the library the other day and having to go to the card catalog when I was young. Like, I'm so dating myself that, do you guys remember the card catalog? Anyways, now we have Amazon and I'm so thankful. And so that is a great one. Because I absolutely love that she's got some remixes coming out and all of that stuff. So definitely check out Trustfall by Pink. she's doing amazing. I don't know if you saw, obviously, the news has been that Tina Turner had passed away. Let me put this back to here. And Beyonce is on her world tour right now. So she's doing a lot of promotion for that. And she actually has something out with, it's the America Has a Problem, right? Everybody remembers this. That it actually went viral, and then I think she put it out as a little teaser. But that's on my list today. It's $1.29. So I would add that to your cart too. There's so many different things that are happening with her tour and the fashion and everything like that. I just had to put her onto my list. Speaking of tours, if you haven't had a chance to see the music video for Karma, let me see if I have it on here so that you can see what the cover looks like. Okay, so where did it go? It is right about, oh, it's not at the top of it. It's with a flame, of course, for Miss oh, I don't see it. Okay, well, it's there. I promise you it's there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I put a few different ones on. I put Midnight's, the Till Dawn edition explicit, Karma featuring Ice Spice, and then Karma, and that's the explicit. And then I also put the non-explicit one also. So there's 3 different ones that you can see over here of Taylor Swift. And if you haven't had a chance, I would definitely go run, don't walk, and watch the new video featuring Ice Spice with Taylor Swift for Karma. I love that she put out another video. I just love it. So I'm going to put on this just so that I have a little color on my cheeks. This is the Encourage by Rare Beauty. And I absolutely love the soft pinch blush. If you're looking for it, you can find it on my my ideas list, and also I've put it on in several different videos if you have been watching some of the videos. But Karma is a boyfriend, Karma is on the weekend, right? And then now you've added in the virality of Ice Spice. Oh my gosh. So add that one to your cart as well, because that one just came out. She just had Ice Spice on her tour date in New Jersey. That looks good. Okay, so she had her on her tour date in New Jersey last night before. I think it was last night. I don't know. They're all running together for me, but definitely add that in. That's a brand new release that just happened. I had to add it this morning. I was like, I have to give you all the brand new stuff at the same time because I had some of the things on there, and then I was like, let me just revamp this for you right now. So that one's on there as well. Another one that I actually posted about because I was like, what is happening? Okay, I just featured it. It is Lipstick Lover by Janelle Monáe. And let me scroll to it so you see exactly what this cover looks like. And it looks like it's on the far side. It looks like she's in a swimming pool because I think she is. And that's the Lipstick Lover explicit version. She came out with a music video. If you don't know Janelle Monáe, then this can be your amazing foray into who is Janelle Monáe. If you haven't, I'm walking on the tightrope, right? She has so many different songs that I absolutely love. And I'm looking for eyebrows now that she does so well in presenting the visuals for what she's got out, and it always looks stunning, but she on this one looks like she's living her best life. She looks like she is so content with who she is, what she's doing, how she's doing it, why she's doing it, where she's at, like all those things. It's like oozing out of her. And I just feel like this is an album, if you haven't or excuse me, the single that's out right now, if you haven't had a chance to be able to get into what Janelle Monáe is actually doing, then I would say this is a good foray into seeing who she is right now. And I say right now because there's so many different times and periods, and especially artists' lives, that you kind of hop into whatever they're experiencing right now. I think Oh gosh, there's a new album by Matchbox 20 that I put out on my or the link on my list. I was like, Matchbox 20 is out again? Like, there's so many people. Louis Capaldi is out. There's so many people on my list that we're not going to get to today. But I definitely wanted to bring your attention to that. And then another one of my favorites. Okay, so this one I wanted to showcase as well because she's actually on the same screen that we just talked about. She's the second one in. The first one in is Daft Punk. Yes, Daft Punk is back on the list. And then also, Padam Padam, which it kind of sounds like in the song, it's like Padam Padam, right? So it's talking about a heartbeat. If you haven't seen Kylie Minogue's new video, this is the Padam Padam, I think is how you say it. But it's basically talking about Padam Padam Padam, right? That's what you're that the song is a little strange, it's a little poppy, it's a little electronic. It's got a lot going for it. And it's beautiful. So if you haven't had a chance, you see her, she looks like, or is it this way? No, it's this way. She looks like this in the cover of it, if you're looking at it right now. But if you missed it, I actually was watching the finale of American Idol the other night and with my mom, and she was like, "Oh, who's that? Who's singing?" And I was like, "That's that's Kylie Minogue. Like, is Kylie Minogue out again? Like, what's going on?" And so yes, that was Kylie Minogue giving what she always gives, which is so much. And I absolutely loved her performance. But then I was like, she must have a new single out. And so then I was like, let me go in, and it is featured right now. It's $1.29. I would just add it to your cart. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at the video, she is in her glorious red, flowing and breezing around. And she's doing the most, as she always does, by doing the least in being very subtle and sexy and doing all of her stuff. I'm doing this right now. This is a palette that I got and I put together from MAC. But if you haven't had a chance, I would go back and watch that performance from American Idol, but also get into her new music video, which is stunning. It's so gorgeous. And if you have not been able to see Kylie Minogue in a while, she always comes back with a great fiery like comeback. And I absolutely love everything Kylie. She's always giving. She's so much of a trendsetter. But I love this whole pen pen. It's like it's a quirky song for her, but it's got that gunk, gunk, it's got that beat that you know from Kylie that is so signature to her being such a force with dance music. So that's something that you already know you're going to get from her, and she delivers for sure on this particular one. So add that to your cart. I did put flowers in here. I can buy myself flowers, right? Miley, write my name in the sand. My daughter loves this song. Talk to myself for hours, right? Say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, right? Okay, so we listened to that version, but we listened to the Kids Bop version in the car. And there's so many things about Miley that I absolutely love. But if you are just getting into this era of Miley Cyrus, oh my gosh, this is the era to get into. She is on her endless summer vacation, and she is, I mean, she's been in the news recently because people were asking if she's going to tour, and she was like, "No, no, I'm not." And people were like, "No, why?" And the thing about it is she came back and was like, "No, I am not touring because my where I'm at right now is where I need to be. And my mental health and my ability to like actually feel good, I think was one of like the statements that she was talking about. Is actually, I shouldn't say her mental health. She says she's in a good spot. And for her, that means not getting ready for a tour in a locker room, I think was one of the statements that she made. Not sleeping on a bus for hours and hours going from state to state and all of that stuff, which I totally get. I toured with Rihanna, and we were on a bus in a boat on the way to Ireland. like and you're like in your bunks, right? So and even if you have a nice bus and you're the only one on the bus, you're still on a bus and it's so isolating and it's lonely. Even if you have that validation and, ruckus applause of so many of your fans when you get to wherever that destination is, I totally get it. So I applaud her for, doing what's best for her. She's giving the visuals. I was telling my mom the other day, I said, it's interesting that, a lot of people, which Beyonce addressed in her uh, concert, that a lot of people were like, Beyonce is not giving the visuals, but she was, she's giving the visuals now during her concert. And I think Miley is like doing the absolute opposite. She gave and is giving visuals with her backyard concert, and all the music videos that she's done. And then she's not going to tour. I do think that she's going to continue to do some sort of performance, with her album. It's just not going to be 100 cities, right? So maybe that ticket price goes up because you're not going to see her in so many spots, which, you know what? Good for her. I forgot eyeliner, so I'm just gonna do mascara right now. But let's go through. Jonas Brothers, I put them on. They have a brand new album. They always come with some good pop flavor, some good, vocals, and I would say it's kind of going to be one of those soundtracks of the summer. Like, what were you doing? I was listening to Jonas, like at the festival, right? There's so many different aspects of Jonas Brothers when they come back out. It's always good music. I don't always remember every single Jonas Brothers song, but I do think that you will remember parts of this album as being like, where was I? Summer 2023. Jonas Brothers were playing. Let me go back because I think I missed one in here. And maybe I didn't add it. No, I did add her. Okay, Kelly Clarkson. Okay, so Kelly Clarkson has been in the news recently. Her talk show is going to be moving to New York. And she had mentioned, I think in a podcast recently, that she is moving it to New York because she is wanting to be closer to her family. And that makes a lot of sense. I think she is North Carolina based, as far as her family. So that makes a lot of sense. She has this new album out, and she does have a remix out where I believe her daughter makes a cameo in the music video. So this is her favorite kind of high, which does feel kind of poppy with a little R&B infused, right? You can't really take that out of her. I know that she is very on the fringes of like country, crossover pop, crossover a little rock, right? With a little like, when she had that love so soft, you ain't get nothing soft, right? She had a little R&B come out too. But this one, very much on the pop side. And I love it because I love a pop Kelly Clarkson. But she did perform a cover of that like ABCDEF song by Gail the other day on her talk show. And I was just like, she's so good. She's so good. She can make any song just like her own. But this one is a poppy one. And it's definitely like the song that we need from Kelly Clarkson to make sure that we know that like she's going to be living her best life no matter what. And she talked about, um, getting through hard times. She just, not recently, in the past few years, has been divorced, and is working, to make herself feel like she's more comfortable, I think, home closer to her family, which that makes so much sense, especially after COVID, right? Anyway, so this one is called Favorite Kind of High. And let me see if I could show you what the cover looks like really quick. It looks like this. So if you see it on my screen, it is the first one right here on the top. So she's kind of looking like this, and she's kind of like all in like paisley tones of like neon, right? That's what it looks like for her. And then there's another one that I put next to it. So the one with the paisley kind of tone is the David Guetta remix that I mentioned that her daughter, I think, makes the cameo in the video, the music video for. And then the one next to it is the single, the Favorite Kind of High single cover. So if you're looking for that, Definitely check it out. I did also put Shakira on here. Shakira's going, she's the one over with the teddy bear. Shakira is doing the most. I love Shakira. And that one is also out. She also split from her partner of many, many years. And so her music, I think, um, is a little more I would say she's doing her hot girl summer. I think this is her hot girl summer moment. That's definitely for sure for Shakira, which she never really doesn't have like a hot girl summer moment because she's always phenomenal. Anyway, so that one is out. And let me put it on the featured side if I didn't already, so that you can see hers. Um, Did I miss it? Oh, I think I didn't add it to my list. But you can find it on my idea list. All right, the next one that I wanted to talk about is called Big Boss. Okay, so Big Boss is Keke Palmer. So if you haven't been into Keke Palmer, this one, and let me feature it over here so you can see what it looks like. This one is the second one in on the top row. She's kind of looking like this. Yes, and has the light coming right on her face. Keke Palmer put out Big Boss, and it also is not just an album, but it's also a documentary. It's like a short, I should say, it's a short film, but it's also an album. So if you haven't gotten into Keke Palmer, who's also a very accomplished actress, and I believe she hosted SNL when she was pregnant. She just recently had her baby. And then this dropped right after she had her baby. So props to Keke Palmer because a lot of people, I think she was on, was it Jimmy Fallon singing? And I think a lot of people just like didn't know, like triple, quadruple threat is what she is. So if you haven't gotten into Keke Palmer, definitely find this on your checkout cart because Keke Palmer is doing a lot of things that I think a lot of people are like, what? Wait, she sings? Oh, wait, she raps? Oh, wait, what is she doing? Right. So I would get into Keke Palmer, the short film and the album called Big Boss. It is an explicit one. And then I also wanted to bring out some lyrics. So this is actually, I just featured Gail, and this is what it looks like on the cover. Let me pull it up so you can see what she looks like. Where are you, Gail? There she is. She kind of looks like if you go to the very end, it says, "Don't call me pretty." She's going like this, and it's like it looks like she's got blood all over her. Okay, it's kind of like a Carrie movie looking poster or cover, but the lyrics. Okay, so I pulled up the lyrics so I could tell you what exactly she's saying. It says, "Don't fancy things you know you shouldn't. Just because you saw a couple pictures that reminded you of when I would let you do things now I wouldn't." I was like, girl. Okay. Then it says, "Your thoughts are out of my control, but get me off your bleeping camera roll." Okay, she's very much in. She's got a very good social listening, and as far as social media, so she is definitely thinking about what's going to play on those smaller clips on TikTok and other social media aspect or platforms. It says, "You were a good friend, but a bad deal. On a night I wasn't thinking clear, should have gone your place or shouldn't have gone your place in the first place. You can just say whatever you want to." Okay, so that's in the first verse. And then she goes into the chorus, which is the name of the song, "Don't Call Me Pretty," which it goes, "I don't want to be pretty to you. I don't want to be nice. I don't want to be the girl who kept you warm for a night." So that's just a little bit of a preview of what her song is talking about. But she is giving. Okay, she's giving. I'm going to top it off here at 9:30 with my Makeup by Mario, which is my Apricot Glow, which you will find on my idea list. And it is something that I absolutely love because it does a little bit of that lip plumping action, like that, and it sets me right up for going to the Little Mermaid live action. I also set with this spray. You can find it on my idea list. Yes, yes, yes. This is Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. You can find that on my idea list too. But these are some of the ones that I have for you right now as far as May music releases, as well as in my list, you'll find a ton of different books that were just released and ones that are also audiobooks. So those are the ones that I have for you. Let me just run through them one more time. You've got Jonas Brothers, which I'm featuring now. You also have Walk Around the Moon, Big Boss by Kiki Palmer, Don't Call Me Pretty, which I'm featuring right now, that we just talked about the lyrics from Gail. Favorite Kind of High, Kelly Clarkson, with the David Guetta remix as well. The Little Mermaid, the original, Alan Menken, the live action version as well. Trustfall by Pink, America Has a Problem, Beyonce, the remixes as well by Trustfall, Karma featuring Ice Spice with Taylor Swift, Lipstick Lover, Janelle Monáe, Padam Padam with Kylie Minogue, Flowers, which I absolutely love, Miley Cyrus. We talked about Jonas Brothers. And then I also wanted to mention Tom Hanks has a great book out right now. And I know that there's so much that I didn't get to that is all of them are on my idea list, over 60 of them. So let me put it back on the screen so that you know where to find them. Follow me right here on Amazon. You can click right here, copy it, paste it into your browser if you are watching on a different platform, amazon.com/shop/College of Style to find all of my idea lists from tech to lifestyle to makeup, beauty, skincare. I have so many ideas and gift ideas for you, especially coming up for Father's Day. And yeah, so enjoy all this great music, listen to it, make it the soundtrack of your summer. And I will see you guys on the next one. It's been great. Bye. Happy Saturday and go see The Little Mermaid. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. Bye.